on all the blogs of everything you've said to me and done to me. And even as far as last week or whatever, you took what I said of that Essence was choosing you over her son. And if I was you, if I was her, I would whoop your ass. I would. Because you talk about my son and start threatening him and talking about you was gonna put that he was getting his charges and you the one that put out what he had going on and all that other shit. I would whoop your ass on the count of my child. Who
All
wouldn't?
right. Okay.
Hold
Can I
on,
ask
hold
you?
on. Who wouldn't? And like I said, and the fact that you sitting here trying to talk about my family and shit,
Uh,
got you too, or whatever. I'm
no,
still now.
I
This
don't
is the
look.
threat. This is the threat. Let me be clear. I'm going to whoop your ass. You
I,
have to make an example out of one to shut up all. Because let me tell you something.
oh,
Let me tell you something. When you speak on other people's families and do all the other shit, you have to be able to
That was not a threat. That
take
was a
the
promise.
repercussions. Hold on. But that's true too. But you have to be able to stand in it. You have to be able to stand in it. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander. The difference is I'll still have two homes to go to. I'll still be washing my ass after touching your dirty ass immediately or whatever. So 8 p.m. See you, babes.
can I ask you one thing before you go, Eric? Because I'm gonna go too because Bella's about to go live, so if she's not already, sitting there. The court gonna last 14 hours. So good luck with that. Sit in court all day long. That's between you and the host and the judge and the judge
Who
and
gives a fuck about court? We're over here. This is the next hottest thing for Sundays.
Bella been live since 7 o'clock.
right.
Right.
Okay.
Exactly.
The
Your host,
hell you talking about?
what the hell you
All
talking
right.
about? Bella been live for the last 2 hours.
Okay, so what I would say to you, Ekaim, this is what I'm gonna say to you. Uh,
Well, not that Brenda said, Erica, you need to expand your category or whatever.
Trina, Trina did not drag your friend's son. What are your sentiments on how your nephew was played?
That's not my nephew.
Well,
I'm
your
not related to him.
your ex best friend's
That
son.
wasn't my best friend either.
But I'm saying, you coming against Trina for what her sentiments on it is. What are your sentiments on the one who? Let me tell you something. I seen that. I seen how you ate that pussy before, and I love you. I love you for the woman you are today. The woman, hold on, wait. Let me tell you some real nigga shit. I like you for who you are. You classy. You freaky in the sheets. Freaky in the motherfucker. Cause we all seen it. I seen it
What
before
they got to do with
anybody.
anything,
I
Bryson? Get
seen
to your
it
point.
before anybody else seen it. So if you're coming at Trina,
How you see it before anybody else see it?
I've been seen it.
What
It was
exactly did you see?
What did you see?
I seen
How
that.
did you
I
see it
seen.
before? Ask me, Bryson. Stay on mute, please, and let me answer the question
All right, go ahead.
without
Go ahead.
interruption, please, respectfully.
All right,
I
yes,
don't
ma'am.
want to yell at you because you don't
All
deserve to
right,
be
go ahead.
yelled
Go
at.
ahead. Yes, ma'am. Go ahead. Go
You
ahead.
don't deserve to be yelled at, so allow me to finish without interruption.
All right, go ahead.
So during the time, like I said, Essence did bend over backwards. She went and got this girl a bed, did all this other stuff, made sure her and her child was comfortable, went and put herself out when she didn't have to make sure that Trina and her daughter would be comfortable inside of her home when she didn't have to. We was fighting tooth and nail to help Trina get her shit cleared or whatever before she even came down to South Carolina when she was going through the shit at her uncle house with the uncle girlfriend and all of that shit or whatever. And here Trina come on the internet and show her ungratefulness and drag her child who she gave birth to. It should have been presidents. Let me tell you something. There's a line that should be drawn. There's a line that should be drawn. I don't give a fuck what Khalil said to her. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. At the end of the day, you stop, you draw the line. This is her child. She done gave me a place to live. Whether he live here or not, I don't give a fuck about his opinion. The line is drawn at her child. I don't give a damn. You don't come on the internet and then boast and brag about this man having charges and him going to jail about this amount of time and he doing this and making threats to her child when she done gave up her home and invited you into her home, into her safe space for a stranger on the internet. You're a stranger on the internet and did all of that shit.
And
or whatever. That's where you draw the line.
Erica.
And that was my opinion.
Okay.
That was my opinion.
I have to agree with Erica because a lot of y'all, I guess a lot of people don't know the back history with Erica and Essence. They really was true friends. So anybody that was ever
No, hold on, Aries. Let me clear that up. No, I was a true friend to her. I was a true friend to her. Essence has never done a motherfuck thing for me. I done gave
but you was a true friend
I'm
to
sick
her.
of y'all saying that shit. Hold on. Let me clear that up. I'm sick of y'all saying that shit. I'm sick of y'all saying that
No,
shit.
I'm saying that's the reason why you care now.
Aries, I'm gonna drop you if you don't quit interrupting me. Y'all always think that y'all know what the fuck is going on, and y'all don't. What happened is I allowed Essence to come on this motherfucking internet and lie to y'all and say, oh, that's my best friend, and oh, this is that, and I never corrected. That's my fault. That's my fault. The truth of the matter is me and Essence had just gotten back in cool. We hadn't spoken since 2019. The TikTok is what got us back cool. TikTok, the fallout after all that shit happened with the dude and all that other stuff, you know, when she reached out to me when he wasn't fucking with her no more and she wanted to drag him with me, is what made her start come back talking, because she wanted to talk about him to me. That's what got that shit back on, came back when we started talking. She seen I was on TikTok. She was the one going into those spaces saying, oh, that's my bestie, and y'all took that and ran with it because of that voice and that softness, none of that shit or whatever. And I allowed that.
Erica, that's the
so
that
hold on, Aries. Regardless of the fact, yes, I was there for Essence for many years. Yes, I was there for her doing all that shit. But I guarantee you, let me tell you something. What y'all don't know, Essence has never met my mother, has never met my siblings or whatever, has only engaged with my children. That's it. She never met my father. None of that shit. So the fact that y'all saying that, oh, that's my best friend who are my best friends know my entire family, know everything. Essence can't tell you shit about me for real.
Hold on now, y'all.
We didn't hang out for real. We started hanging out around on the TikTok. But anyway, the point that I'm making is that Trina dead ass fucking wrong. I don't give a damn what y'all say, how y'all say. This is my opinion. She dead ass wrong. You don't bite off the hand that feeds you. You don't put a woman in a predicament where she has to choose between her child. Whether I don't give a fuck if her child rebellious. At the end of the day, if something was to happen to Essence right motherfucking now, Trina would move the fuck on and this boy would be fucking heartbroken.
Two things. One, he came on this app antagonizing Trina. Trina has every right to defend herself.
I'm not disagreeing with that.
So
I'm not disagreeing with that.
Lying my ass. When you get on this app and you think you're going to try to humiliate me, you think you're going to drag me back to the gutter from which I came, bitch, well, when I get there, I'm going to drag you too. And fuck whatever.
And there he go.
Because if you give a fuck about me enough to open your house and expose your child to me, you should give a fuck about me. Hold on,
Kiana, you wrong. Kiana, he didn't. But the very first interaction, Trina was triggered from him being on the internet in the first fucking place. If you know the timeline, he was on old girl panel because he don't want the name spoken over here. He was having conversation. Hold on. He was having conversation with the lady or whatever. Trina responded and started talking shit about him first.
No. He answered
Khalil, am I lying? Khalil, am I lying? He was talking to...
Anyway.
He never dragged her. The very first interaction when he came on the internet, he never dragged her. He never dragged her. You said made a bet that night of how Kiana, you're wrong. Kiana, you're wrong. You said
you've been talking. The fuck? You've been talking. Now I'm talking. So, like I said, he came on the app.
What I say?
Erica son let me up. And of course, HB did up 1-2 and asking him questions about Trina.
Let Kiana cook. Let her.
You
Let me talk,
asking
then,
stuff
honey.
stuff
Let
about
Kiana.
Trina, and
Let
they even
Kiana.
made a
Let
Yeah,
bet
y'all
of how
get
let
fast
messy.
Trina
Kiana
would be
cook.
out
Let
that
her cook.
house. They made a bet on how fast Trina would be out that house on the first interaction. So you goddamn right, because if you give a fuck about your son, you check your goddamn son. Because here's the thing. If
How
you
you
give
know
a
if she
fuck
checking me or
about
not though?
me, excuse me?
How you know if she checking me or not though?
First of all, I don't give a fuck if she is an ass.
Why are you speaking on it?
Okay, wait. Hey,
I
boy,
don't
you
give a
don't.
fuck.
Yeah,
Wait
you
a
can't
minute.
come up
Because
here
what
and
you did was
interrupt. You
some
gotta
goofy
let the
ass
ladies
shit.
finish talking, please. Let the women
Oh, I
finish.
know we're gonna give the new king some respect up in
Edith
I
here.
wish
Swift,
the
not
fuck
right
I
now,
would.
babes.
No,
Not right
that
now.
shit
Let
right.
Kiana finish telling the
No, the
story.
hell we ain't.
I wish the
The
fuck I
fuck?
I'm not
would.
taking this shit serious. Y'all should take this shit serious. It's Sunday.
And he not the
Come
new
on,
king.
guys.
This live was shared to me. I don't know how many times. Okay, Essence, if
Everything
you
about
about
to
to come
go.
up here, Essence, you gotta put 2 times
What's
2
up?
for real. We not
What's
doing that
up?
shit
Wait a
today.
minute, Erica. They want to
Yeah.
What's
know
up?
if y'all wasn't cool. Why are you that girl's godmama?
Ask Essence that.
All right, hold on. Mother,
What's
Erica,
up,
we ain't even about to
Bryson?
sit over here and do that. Not while I'm here. Hell
I'm not
no.
gonna do that because I love Ava, and Essence know
I'm
that too.
here. What is
Ask her how did I
what's
become?
going
Come on
on?
now, don't do
What's
that.
going on? What is it now, Bryce?
I don't know what's going on. Only thing I know is E
Good
Kane
morning,
trying to
everybody.
say that you sup- it seems to me as E Kane trying to say that you supposed to. I don't know. I really don't know.
Erica was saying that y'all
I
wasn't
repeat it. Hold
friends.
on, I'll go on mute. She's here, and so is Khalil. I repeat it.
Okay.
I had
Okay,
a
so
lie.
let me say this
You
before
asked what's
you
going on, and I want you to hear from the
I'm
horse's
gonna
mouth
say
because
this.
this is what happened.
I'm gonna say this. I haven't spoke on Erica in months. I don't have a need to speak on her or this situation. My life outside this app is my life outside this app. I don't have to dissect anything on this app. This my 26-year-old that's up in this box. He know how his mama stepped for him. I don't have to come on this app and step for him for y'all to see. I ain't gotta do that. Now, when it comes to Trina and Khalil, I've asked both of them to stop. Both. On this app and off. Bryce, I came up in your panel and asked Trina to stop, have I not?
You have, and
And I have
you
asked
also told
Khalil
me
to
to.
stop. Now, both of them, one is 31 and the other is 26. At some point, I had to put my shit down and I had to put me first. And I'm not going to be on this app arguing about shit that doesn't matter to me. Ain't none of this paying these bills. It's not paying this mortgage. It ain't doing anything for me. I got real shit going on. Real shit. And I'm not about to put my health in the line for this shit. Because it's nonsense. What the fuck I decide to do at 488 Bucky Drive, that's my fucking business. Because this is my house. The deed is in my name. Okay? I don't speak on you, Erica. And it's fine that you have all of this disdain for me and you can keep having it. But keep me and mine out of this shit. I've been off this app for about 3 weeks now. That damn near, I ain't even addressed this and I'm not. Khalil, you can drop.
Where's the disdain?
I know
Where's
your
the
mama just told you
disdain?
to drop.
He's gone.
Okay, thank you, boo.
So it's not
Where's the
important to me
disdain?
to keep rehashing this. It's
Where
not
is the
important,
disdain? Where's
girl.
the
Yeah, I
disdain?
wish you the best in love and light, Erica.
And
I
I
don't have
wish you the
anything
best
to
as
say
well
about
too.
you. I will
The same
appreciate
thing
you to
that you
stop
say that you will lay
speaking
down
on.
and unalive for Trina and her babies. We
Well,
just
that's
want you
my
to do the same
business.
for your son
Again,
online that you
you the
did
way
for
you
the
live.
girl.
I
Ain't
was
nobody.
here.
You mad at the wrong person.
I'm not mad at all. Now, when I made that statement, is when CPS was at my fucking house. That's when that statement was made.
Y'all
Was
stop
when
dropping me.
CPS was at my door. So if CPS is at my door
Bryson, they keep
and I
dropping
have
Erica.
2 additional people living here, I have to do what I have to do to protect my home. That's where the sentiments come from. Now, I'm done with it. It's still my life. This life got essence on it. It don't have no, and it's no pun intended, Kiana. It don't have Kiana on it. It don't have Dime on it. It
Don't
ain't
say my
got
name.
Candy
Don't
on
say
it.
my name,
It
Eeyore.
don't even have, it don't have nobody on it. I'm just using it as an example, no pun intended. It ain't even got Bryce's name on it. It ain't got my son's name on it. It's mine. Let me do what I choose to do with my life. Now, Trina has come a long way. I don't even know what happened. I don't know what happened on this live for us to even get here. But that's also Trina's life. So Trina can do whatever she wants to do with her life. But as far as Essence name is concerned, my name shouldn't even be mentioned in rooms that I'm not even in. I'm not even here. I'm not even bickering with nobody on this app. I ain't spoke on nobody.
But Essence, it doesn't really work like that. Unfortunately, you have to.
Candy, that's how it's going to work.
No,
And once I
son.
drop out this box,
Yeah,
I
but that's
won't
not
be
how
back
messy
over
time
Let,
works.
here.
let
And
it, let it, let
And
it
I
that's
get
explain.
that. But
fine. And that's fine.
maybe that's not how
Essence,
it
you
worked for
better,
you. But I have
girl.
checked out.
Well, that's fine.
Y'all have a good day.
Goodbye.
Hi, lady. Thanks for coming up.
Anywho, like I said, it ain't been no disdain because at the end of the day,
Well, Erica, I don't know who keep dropping Erica, but Erica, I think when it comes down to the
Hey,
whole
stop!
situation,
Don't touch her. Let her be.
Bryson, you been
The
quiet
fuck
this
y'all
whole
dropping her
time.
for?
You been quiet this whole time, Bryson. You wait till I start talking to talk.
Because
So, Erica, I think that we have come to the realization that they are not your, that you know that they're not your family. Whatever it once was, it's no longer is. So when they're
facts.
going through whatever they're going through, I think you should just, even if you're trying to defend somebody or you trying to just stay out of it, just
I was gonna say the
don't make
exact
no
same
comment.
thing. You mean to
Don't.
tell me you finna
I don't need the
Tonight.
amen corner.
Question. Dime was
Dime
just
talking.
talking.
you
Kiana.
finna
That is
fight
so
tonight
rude.
and a
Dime
woman
was
telling
just
you to stay out her
talking.
business? You finna fight tonight and a woman telling you to stay out her business,
It
girl.
ain't that ain't even no. Me and Trina going into it because she's talking about my family. And
Dime
let
was
us be
just
clear
talking, y'all.
that
Dime
my
was
family
just
was
talking.
not
Y'all
because
just
of
cut her
Essence and
off.
Trina. Me taking up for
hold on.
Essence and Trina.
Y'all
But
just
I
cut
learned my
Dime
Her
lesson.
off.
basement
But
talking.
the full circle is her talking
Y'all
about
just
my
cut
family.
Dime
That's
Guys,
what
off
this
in the
is.
middle of a sentence.
he can't look. Trina is going to work. She done clocked in.
Dime was talking.
She making sense right now. Let's just hear what Don got to say. Don was
No,
talking.
all I just wanted to say was I think that Erica Essence have made it very clear what she want and what what it is. I get you saying that, because it's different because like Trina just came up here and said that even though you come on the app and you say what you say, Trina said that you still be sending her apartments and doing all this other stuff on the back end, saying that you want to help her. I think that they have made it very clear what they want and how they want to deal with you. So I think that even though you had some emotional attachment, I think that you should just let it go and not reach out to them and just stay out of their business. Let it be between them three and let them handle it. They don't want to deal with you. They don't want to. Essence says she don't speak on you. Trina, said whatever. I don't even know what y'all got going on, and just leave it at that. Just leave them alone. Let them be. It's over.
And he can't. I want to circle that what Don
I
is
got
saying.
all my sisters with me.
What?
That's Big Dog in the box down there.
The fuck is wrong with Big Dog? What the fuck, nigga? Please, uh, he can't.
Something up. It ain't no obsession. I give my
I
opinion
don't
just
think.
like anybody else on this app
I don't think
or
it's no
whatever.
upset.
And
Look,
and the fact of the matter is,
I just want to.
I ain't bother Essence. I gave my opinion on the situation because I was involved in the beginning. It's not even about that. It's not about Essence. It's not about any of that. Essence
It's
name
about
was
your
brought up
son.
today. Where it stemmed from was from my recap, and Trina responding saying that she would whoop my ass or whatever. And then today she came up speaking on my family and speaking up lies or whatever. And I cammed up and showed her, girl, I'm on the East Coast. Quit talking that shit. I will whoop your ass. Period, point blank. It has nothing to do with fucking Essence.
Now,
I
a
don't give a
clarifying
fuck
question,
about
Erica.
Essence
I don't mean to
A
or
cut you off,
whatever.
clarifying
Erica.
question.
When I made my live, I was done with it. Do y'all not understand? When I
No,
said
so
Okay.
the
what I said on
question
my live, I
being,
was done with
when
it. I ain't
Essence,
spoke on it since
Hold on,
then.
y'all. Hold on. I heard you bitches was looking for me. Hold on one second. Let me let
Right. Are y'all slow? Like, what
you
the
didn't insert
hell?
yourself, Erica, though, like you was into the year, though. So
Erica,
that's
I
what
get what you, Erica.
I
I
don't
get what you're
agree.
saying, and I do think that your
I don't
heart. I
agree
think
with
when
And
it
that
Erica.
was
comes
it.
down
It was
to it,
done. When I
your
had my
heart.
live, that
I
was
don't
it,
agree
though.
with
That
it.
was it. I left it alone.
Okay.
Trina heard it a week so later and came back and called herself responding and said she would whoop my ass or whatever. Like, girl, what? That shit is done and over with. I said
Okay.
what I said
You
and I
sending her
moved on.
apartments, but at the same time you
And
saying I
moved
would whoop her
on. And
ass.
moved on.
That's what I was
That was
going
all
to
Erica,
around
ask
the
about,
same
Kiana. Like, if
time. And
you
moved
care about her on
on.
the back and you
Erica,
telling her
I
that
said, get
there's
out her. No,
apartments
what I
around
said
there,
was, get out of her
and so
house.
she don't
Hold
shower
Get
in
out
on.
of
her
her house.
front,
And you need
how
to
she
shoot.
was
I'm gonna
thrown
send
off.
you links to
Hold
the
on. It's
apartments.
time.
The
Erica.
fuck?
Erica.
That's it. That's all.
Erica.
I love your kids and all. Girl,
Look,
what?
look,
What
Erica.
the
Look,
hell?
Erica.
Everybody's trying to
Hold on.
talk at
Right,
once. Y'all need to be
Erica.
quiet.
Yeah, Erica, if you can. Uh, I'm. I heard you hoes was looking for me. She has a question for me. Look, it's not my question. It's her question. I got.
Had two questions too, and then I'm gonna hop down. Let her finish.
Go
So
ahead.
one of the questions was, yeah, just asking if you could see from Trina's point of view how last y'all talking on the back end, y'all good, you trying to help her out, give her advice, and then on the front, it seems like the energy is different. Could you at least see from her perspective or her point of view why she would be confused or thrown off or low key pissed off because she feel like you playing with her?
Ain't nobody playing with her. That's the point that y'all missing. That's the point that y'all missing. I say you need to get out that lady house. If you need me to send you apartments in South Carolina because that's my hometown, I will. That's what I did.
And then the second question just
All right,
being,
can you, Eric, hold on, real quick. I heard you hoes were looking for me.
That's fake.
can I
You
say
gotta
something?
just
Wait,
go
can I say
ahead.
something real quick? Real quick, while it's right there.
Go
So,
ahead.
okay, so Erica, I honestly think that your heart was in the right place. I get where you're going at with it, right? But I'm gonna just tell you this, Erica. It seems as if, okay, so we know you know everybody. I mean, everybody got their own speculations about the situation or whatever, right? But it seems as if, okay, because I get that you don't mess with Essence no more. You already done expressed that that's over. That's been done with it. But it almost seems as if when you think that Trina is about to get away from Essence, like you want to help her to do that, but it's like Trina is not getting away from Essence. So it's just like you will be with Trina when Trina is about to get away from Essence, but then then they all end up like not ganging up on you, but their whatever their dynamic is, Essence have already made it clear that she's not letting it go, right? So